welcome to this week's episode of the Ramblin' Reynolds podcast, hosted by Jesse Reynolds, and once again joined by my lovely wife, Jillian Winters.
Hello.
So, let's see. So we're going to give you an episode back-to-back weeks, rather than spacing them out by a month. And whoever keeps listening to this podcast, thank you for your patience. It's, I mean that. Probably a year ago I didn't. So, there's that. Anyways, let's keep the wheels on the bus going. Wow, that was corny. But, let's see. Since the last time we did this podcast, we went to, what did we do over the weekend? So Friday, did we do anything last Friday? I don't think we did anything last Friday. Oh wait, we hung out with John. Yeah, that's right. We went to...
Oh yeah, we did bachelorette planning.
Yeah, we hung out with John. And we ate at a restaurant. I had buffalo chicken pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, sounds different, doesn't it, folks? And, alright.
Okay.
Well, you don't ever, let me have anything.
No, have it. Do it.
Or it's not that I have it, you just don't, humor me for it. You just, wince.
Okay.
So, my face, that can't be seen because this isn't on YouTube, but yeah.
Continue.
Anyways, we had that. They had, some cheese curds there. It was pretty good. Didn't pay attention to the bachelorette stuff.
Yeah, the bachelorette planning. I don't know how I get this job because I don't want to own a business, so I don't want to actually create the job. I just want someone to pay me to do it. I just want to get paid to plan bachelorette parties.
So you're saying you want a business to exist that you didn't start, and you get hired there to plan bachelorette parties?
Yes. Is there a bachelorette party planning company? I mean, I guess that'd just be an event planner, but I mean specifically bachelorettes.
Honestly, this could be a side gig. You want this to be your sole breadwin, or not breadwin, but, take-home job?
Side gig? Why would anyone work more than 40 hours a week if you don't have to financially?
Okay,
I'm sorry, I don't want to live to only earn money.
Now that we put ourselves on a pedestal and...
No, I work hard.
Okay.
I earn enough money to live generally the lifestyle that we want.
I understand that, babe, but other people like to make other money as
Yeah,
well.
that's up to them to be, so entrenched in capitalist thinking that they...
Okay, it sounds like you're just, you're bashing them a little bit.
No, but you said a side gig. Why would I ever want to do two jobs? No, of course, if I want this to be my job, I want it to be my only job. I don't want to have two jobs.
I had two jobs.
When?
At one point. I don't know.
Okay, well, two part-time jobs, sure, but I mean... And if you have to... I recognize that a lot of people have to have multiple jobs. I'm not hating on those people. I'm just saying, if you don't financially have to, why would you not spend your time in a different manner?
Yeah. Sure.
So anyways, I love planning bachelorettes. The only thing that we're getting hung up on, which this is where we can get maybe some listener feedback, is I cannot pick a place for Saturday night at Lake of the Ozarks. So part of the problem, okay, let me lay out the problems. We are staying in this really secluded place, but it has chickens and alpacas. Is that how you pronounce it? Alpacas.
The llama thing?
Yeah, the llama things, or maybe it's llamas. I don't know. It has animals, and we get to pet them, so that's great. But it's really far away, like 30 minutes or more from like the main Lake of the Ozarks area where like Margaritaville and all that stuff is. And it's for Lindsay, and she's not like a big like party girl. So I was picturing us going out Friday to like kind of a winery type scenario where you like get food, hang out, have some drinks, kind of like a chill vibe. You know, like a lounge per se, like a drink lounge, but also has delicious food.
You mean a lesbian bar?
No, a lounge.
Okay.
Where the purpose is to sit and drink. You don't have to stand and go to the bar and get your own drinks, and you're not dancing and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, something low-key and laid back. And John put a list, and I need to research it, but I don't know. I can't make up my mind.
Okay.
So if listeners have a good, based on that vague description, if anyone has a good recommendation of, you know, girls' night out vibe without getting like wild, hit me up. We'll also be wearing our Bachelorette t-shirt. So we're like, one of the places that was suggested looks really nice and sounds really good, but it's like fancy. I mean, I guess I could change it and we don't have to wear the Bachelorette t-shirts, but like, what's the point then?
And for the groom of this wedding, I was invited to the bachelor party, and it'll be my first time going to a Major League Baseball game.
Did you just spoil it?
Spoil what?
Is it supposed to be a surprise?
I remember he wanted that, mentioning that.
Okay.
But,
I don't know, you gotta be careful and not surprise.
Yeah.
No, don't undo it. It's fine. He doesn't listen.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, he probably doesn't, so.
And I think that's pretty obvious that they're going to a Cardinals game.
Yeah. I never said Cardinals. You said Cardinals. We could have gone to a Royals game.
I think he would literally rather call off his engagement to Lindsay than go see anyone but the Cardinals.
Okay.
I don't think he's one of those people that paid to have his picture. Maybe his parents did it for him, but he loved it. Have a cutout of himself in the stands during COVID. Jesse's face right now is amazing. You didn't know people did that at major league sporting events?
Why would you pay for that?
Because then your picture's on TV sometimes.
Who gives a shit?
People. I guess. I mean, I don't even like sports at all, so not that I don't like. I'll take that back.
I mean, maybe I'm a little jaded because my picture's like on the internet, or was, not anymore.
On the internet, look out!
Well, no, but also like it was for years, like the face of this podcast. So.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know.
But you have to Google Ramble. Yeah, I don't even know the name of this podcast.
Yeah, not a million people would see that, yes. But
people
wouldn't know who that was either.
No, but let me clarify. I don't hate sports. I'm not a huge fan of professional sports. Let's put it that way.
Oh, really?
I mean, you know this.
Oh, what? I don't know. I thought I didn't know that. Well, I knew you didn't like football, like the NFL, but I didn't know you didn't like baseball, like professional baseball.
No, I mean, I enjoy going to games and I like it. I just, as a communist, basically, I just think it's the biggest waste of money in the entire world. And the owners have too much money. It's too much money in one spot. I don't like it.
Got you. Well, that's not really communism. That's more of a...
I know, I was exaggerating.
What's the thing?
I'm not actually communist.
What's the thing Bernie Sanders tries...
Socialism,
Yeah, that's like socialism, probably, yeah.
I don't know where that money should go, but I feel like...
It should go into, some hospitals or something, or...
Yeah, somewhere.
Okay.
Something.
Habitat for Humanity... Can't even say it. Humanity. Where's mine? It's not here apparently.
Yeah, maybe, but even once you give so much money to nonprofits, like, You have to have tremendous oversight to make sure there's not corruption and misuse of funds.
And to make sure that joke was heard, I couldn't say the word humanity, so I couldn't find it for myself. So let's carry on, because that one didn't land, apparently.
What?
What?
Okay. Maybe someone else got it.
Probably not. I'm never too positive about that. It's either it was had in their mind or not.
Well, you only have one person to gauge a reaction off of here, so...
Yeah, I've really got to, well, I don't know. I've got to actually carve out and get this attention that I want and do the open mics again. Yeah.
Yeah, although I'm really...
For certain, Obama?
No.
Oh.
Okay, so, folks, this is an example. Last night, Pixie was being groomed by her brother. And we were just, she was just having us pet her. Literally, there was just, all of us fawning over Pixie. She was a queen, like Cleopatra being carried on her pallet, being fed grapes, like a goddess. And so there's plenty of opportunities for jokes there. But Jesse decided, he said, that would be kind of a funny joke.
Oh, don't say this.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
And it
Please
wasn't.
Don't say that.
He immediately went to
all right,
an inappropriate joke.
Yes.
So I feel like I can't let you on stage without at least reading your material to make sure it's...
That I don't become a pariah of society?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Fair. I'll let you do that. But you can't, don't do this stuff where you're, rehearse it every 5 minutes and all that, because it sounds too... It's too rigid at that point. It sounds like I'm acting.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
don't think comedians are actors?
Well, I mean, I'm sure they know their material, but I would like to be more loose with it. If I have to ad-lib words because I forgot certain words, that's fine.
Yes, that is fine.
Okay. Anyways, because I remember the one time I went up there and did it like that, it didn't go well. It was the same material, and people laughed at certain stuff before and didn't laugh this time.
Could have been the crowd.
Yeah. Well, this was right before COVID hit.
So everyone was feeling ill.
It was pretty stressful times at that time.
Yeah, no one wanted to laugh.
Yeah. So, I don't know. What else? So then after that, do we want to talk about, we went to that housewarming party?
Yeah, we traversed a mountain.
Oh, yeah.
It was truly terrifying. We went to our friend's housewarming party.
Right.
And it was up a cliff face. I don't know how we got there.
Yep.
It was driving through Gatlinburg, Tennessee, super narrow roads, blind curves.
Yep.
Up and down mountains, switchbacks. It was, how is that right outside of St. Louis? Where did these mountains come from?
No idea.
I mean, I know it's not actually a mountain. I know, whatever, but...
Large hill.
Yes, it was... if you're going to make a road, why don't you just make it wide enough?
Or just live where it's flat.
That too, but also, the people who made these roads, you're already doing all this hard work of putting down asphalt. Why can't you add a couple more feet of asphalt and make it a comfortable driving experience?
Because people want their land.
I guess.
I'm sure that's about what it gets
Or people
down
being
to.
cheap. I don't know. They don't want to spend the money on the extra asphalt, extra labor.
Yeah.
That's usually what I think it is.
Not enough. Yeah.
Whatever. But the house was beautiful.
You're jumping down the capitalist rabbit hole there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyways. It was a very nice house. And plenty of land there.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nice house, too. It wasn't, needed, it looked like it was well taken care of.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
It was huge too.
It was huge.
I didn't go throughout the whole house.
So I didn't go upstairs because there was like one of her friends staying up there. So it's kind of like her space right now. But yeah, there was a lot of space. And what I really loved is there was just lots of outdoor area, like decks, and then just huge, massive windows throughout the whole thing. So just flooded with natural light, which is really one of my main things. So
it had ceiling light or windows.
Did it?
Yeah, you didn't see that?
I didn't look up. I don't know. I'm short.
What do you mean? That has nothing to do with being short.
Yeah, what's above me just doesn't exist.
Wow. All right.
Do you look down a lot?
Probably not.
Yeah.
No, clearly.
You can never find anything. Toe. Yeah, exactly. You don't even look at the stairs. You just break your ankle every time. I hope everyone just heard Lucy yelling for dinner.
What? All right. I didn't break my ankle. I almost did the other. All right. It was pretty close.
Let's move on.
Okay. Shut up.
In case people can't tell I'm hungry.
Yeah. Okay.
What did we do?
We took a walk of the grounds.
Yes.
And it got dark and...
You did. I didn't do that.
Oh, okay. It's just a bunch of trees and a stream, a creek, as Missourians call it. Creek.
Yes.
Crick.
Wait, I'm confused. Which one's the Missouri way? Crick or creek?
Crick.
Okay.
Or maybe it's like backwoods Missourians, like closer to Kansas City. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. It's also like people who say roof.
Yeah, them hillbillies.
Yeah.
Who knows?
No, there's a lot of people who say roof that you would not expect. That you're just like, where? What? Huh?
Huh?
Huh? What did we do the rest of the weekend? I can't remember. I know I did not do a single household chore because we're living in a disaster zone right now.
Well, you got my, well, there it is. I think Joe got my dandruff conditioner.
Oh, it's been on the table for 3 days and Jesse just now noticed it.
Great. So
yeah, I even took a picture of where it's at in Target so you could find it next time.
Really?
Because I'm such a good wife.
Yep.
The best.
So then, we didn't really do anything Sunday, right? No, wait, we did something. No, we helped Broderick move. That's right.
Oh, yeah. And then we did something else. No, we didn't.
Yeah, then we went and ate at your parents', basically, a few hours after.
Oh, yeah. So we helped Broderick move, so that was exciting. That's the one who is going to the Cardinals game for his bachelor party.
Yeah.
And, yeah, then we had family dinner, which is always nice.
Yeah.
Lucy wants family dinner.
Right.
It's okay, baby girl.
All right, I guess we'll, that ended our weekend. And then since in our personal lives, we've still been doing the Pride training classes, which are the classes to have a foster parent license.
Yeah, they're actually, I mean, they're long, but they are interesting. Mm-hmm. It sucks having to sit for so long, but
sure,
I like the content. It's actually getting me kind of excited to potentially have a foster kid.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll carry on. Yeah, me too. I think, I'm starting to, I just saw some kid earlier, and I don't know why I did it, but I'm I guess I'm emotional lately, but, his face had despair, and I was like, oh, poor kid. I don't know.
Should have just taken him. And, we're your foster family now, kid.
A teenager or something.
Oh, no, we don't want teenagers.
But, I could tell he was younger, a lot younger, so. I guess we'll move on to current events.
Wait, I wasn't done with my week.
Oh, well, okay.
Luther has been very ill.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And had to go to the emergency vet yesterday because he Does
this count for Kitty Corner?
Well, you don't like it when I do medical updates for Kitty Corner.
Okay.
So, and no, I don't have a kitty corner. Since I'm not involved with, like, rescue right now, I don't really have any kitty corners.
Okay.
I miss rescue. But yeah, little Toot Toot. He just was throwing up nonstop for like 5 days. He threw out blood at one point. So we tried, we did, one day after that, we tried like the special medicine that we should do for him. He threw it right back up. So then the next morning, we tried to go to the vet. The vet here in town was booked out to like Monday. And he needed to go. So we went to the emergency vet, which was so expensive, but it did confirm that he's okay. It's just either a flare-up of his cancer or it's possible that some of the steroids used to treat in his cancer treatment are causing an ulcer. So it's actually probably highly likely. So it could be from his ulcer. So he got fluids. He got anti-nausea pills. We're doing a really stringent medication regimen with him right now. And he ate for the first time in like a week. He ate and kept it down and then ate some more. He ate a whole can of Fancy Feast, my little bub. So he's still lethargic, but he's doing better. So prayers for little baby Toot Toot. The emergency doctor was like, he needs to go to he has to go see an oncologist like this month because I guess it's been too long since he first got he was diagnosed in June 2020. And that's when we thankfully didn't have to pay to see the oncologist. The vets that we had in Baton Rouge, they, I guess, had some kind of relationship where they would send their biopsies, their reports, and they would consult with the oncologist. And then we'd work with our primary care vets. So that was a blessing, but we haven't updated anything. We've just been doing the same old. So we need to go see an oncologist to make sure we're still on the right path, doing the right thing, see if we need to switch anything up. So there's a place in St. Louis, but they might be booked out for a while. So we might end up having to travel to Mizzou or U of I for oncology. Yeah, which is like not ideal, but we got to do what we got to do.
Dang.
Yeah. You say dang, like I did not drive him 3 hours round trip to acupuncture every month.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that turns out that lady wasn't as good as she said she was.
Our current acupuncture vet was like, apparently, what I described as our other acupuncture vet in Louisiana was using Korean hand needles, which you just don't use for GI cancer, I guess. Luther loved it, and it seemed to help him, like, symptom-wise. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we can't cut him open and see if it helped him cancer-wise. So now he's doing different acupuncture. He does not like it as much, but it's clear that it's like stimulating things that it needs to stimulate. So, we'll see. I mean, the acupuncture thing, we're doing it to do everything. There's no way to, how can you tell if it works or not? Like, who's going to let their cat be cut open that often?
Yeah.
Like, they can't do studies. Can they? Oh, would they do studies on that? That seems like horrible.
Yeah.
Although it would be good to get concrete proof of, like, yes, we did studies on 20 cats and it showed. But then you'd have to have a control group of cats that you cut open once a month. Like,
could you do it on mice?
Maybe. Okay. I don't know if their acupuncture points are the same. Oh, maybe. I know acupuncture between dogs and cats can be really different. Like, a lot of stuff on lot of stuff. Dogs can get a lot more than cats. And mice, I don't know. But also, like, I don't know.
A rat?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that would translate.
Yeah, fair. Anyways, I guess or does that conclude?
Oh, yeah, sorry, that was a tangent. Yep.
All right.
Prayers for Toot Toot.
Yep, prayers for our cat, Luther. Let's move on to current events for the week. Here's one that's been a spicy topic in the news.
Spicy.
In the current event world. Will Smith slapped Jada, or not Jada. He might, in his personal life, he slapped Chris Rock on stage, live on TV at the Oscars. And it was funny because so what happened was he was like, I don't even think he was a host. He was just there doing like a co-host or whatever, guest host or whatever it was. And the real hosts were like Wanda Sykes and other people, I think, which is interesting.
Wanda Sykes, Amy Schumer, and Regina Black.
Yeah, I'm not even sure who that is.
She looked familiar. Yeah, which I didn't even know they were the actual hosts until today.
Yeah.
So, like, that goes to show how, like, crappy it is.
Yeah. But, another thing that happened, too, in that same Oscar Awards, Samuel Jackson won an award, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, he won, a Lifetime.
Yeah. But anyways, that was cool. But anyway, to digress, so Chris Rock goes, hey, Jada, looking like you're going to, star in G.I. Jane 2. That was the joke. And Chris Rock, Will kind of laughs a little bit, and then he's like, you could hear him, and then you could see the rage. I guess, like, Jada looks at him. So people have taken that and said that she's toxic because you gonna let him talk to me like that kind of look that Jada had.
I haven't heard anything about Jada.
Oh, that's some kind of take people are, but they're also like, who knows?
Sounds sexist in nature.
Yeah, well, they're also maybe projecting the what might actually be happening. So, but anyways, that happened. So then he walked up and, you could hear him, you could see him, his lips move, keep your my effing wife's out of your effing mouth or whatever, something like that.
Keep your wife's name out of your effing mouth.
Yeah, keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth. But anyways, so that happened, and then he walked up to the stage and slapped him in the face and walked off. And then what was funny about it, like, Chris Rock didn't miss a beat. He's like, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me. I thought that was funny still, though, regardless of the situation there. But, I mean, I get how, like, both sides of this. Like, yeah, you probably shouldn't make jokes about somebody's medical condition. But also, like, I don't really also think it's that serious of a joke, too. I mean, I get that somebody feels insecure about being bald or whatever. I mean, yeah, I would probably feel really insecure, too, if I lost all my hair after having all this thick hair. So that's something to think about, too. But personally, I didn't think the joke was that bad. But also, I've tried comedy and heard horrible things, so I don't necessarily know, like, my level of judgment might not be the healthy level of judgment.
Well, it doesn't matter if the joke's that bad or not.
Yeah, you shouldn't, You probably shouldn't make jokes at other people's expense. That was more of like a crowd play roast thing.
Oh, I was thinking you don't slap someone.
Oh, yeah. Well,
regardless of how bad the joke is.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I mean, that's true. I mean,
I say that I'd probably slap some people over some things, but...
But I think this isn't the first kind of thing that's happened with Will Smith like that. Like, I think he slapped some photographer on the red carpet one time.
Oh my gosh.
For something. I don't know what it was, but yeah, he's kind of got a short fuse probably, so he needs to reel it in. And I think he apologized.
Yeah,
I saw that, but I don't know exactly I forgot exactly what he said.
I read it, and it was like, violence has no place. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, whatever. Well, then why'd you do it? So.
Yeah. Well, what bothers me about it is like, well, one, it's just like it's getting so much attention when there were like so many really great things that happened to this at this Oscar. Apparently, there were a lot of firsts, like a lot of like queer people getting Oscar nominations, different people of ethnic backgrounds getting Oscar wins.
And this is just the most polarizing thing of
all. And also like the idea of a man having to defend a woman's honor like that, like, oh my gosh, get over yourself. Like, if Jada really had a problem with it,
and she hasn't said shit about it,
she could talk to Chris afterwards. You don't need to go slap him in the face. Jada's a grown-ass woman. She can handle her own issues.
Yeah, but see, they're probably from that generation where it's like that, maybe still. I don't know. Or maybe they live like that. I don't know. Who knows? But I don't know. Like, there's a lot of trash, too, about them, about, like, how they're open with their relationship and all that kind of stuff.
Not our business.
Yeah, it's not our business. But I'm just saying, like, people are judging them based on that. But
yeah.
But anyways, that's this, that, and the third. You know, let's see what happens with Chris Rock. Maybe ticket sales will go through the roof.
Maybe. One thing that I read today, which is when I found out that I thought Chris Rock was the host this whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what I read today is, like, Wanda Sykes went on a thing and was like, okay, people have been apologizing to Chris, apologizing to Jada. Like, people have been apologizing all over. No one's apologized to the three hosts to be like, I'm sorry, like, we messed up your show.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they should have. Yeah. Because, I mean, it's even, like, but also, like, I feel that they should also kind of stick up for Chris, too, though, as comedians.
Oh, Wanda Sykes did.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, I can't believe that. Like, yeah.
Yeah, like, you can't.
I guess they're personal friends or whatever.
But for comedy's sake, you can't, like, we can't say, I mean, granted that I get that was probably a horrible thing to say, but for the sake of comedy, what can't we say then? How are we supposed to know what we can't say? You know, like, I'm not saying that you should have some kind of judgment or filter. Yes,
I don't think you're the best person to talk about this, Jesse, since I need to proofread all of your jokes to make sure they're not offensive.
But you get my argument, though, like, that some people, it's not fair you can't, like, for instance, I can't think of anybody offhand that said anything horrible, but it's just like, that it's that kind of stuff that might be, like, coming to comedy that I think is negative.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Like, why can't he make that joke? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, he can make that joke.
Yeah, that's my whole point.
And then if Jada had a problem about it, she can go talk to him.
Yeah. But then everybody's like, you can't talk about somebody's wife and whatever. Well,
so you can only... So you can only not talk about someone if they're someone's wife. So you can only not talk about that woman because of her relationship to a man. You cannot not talk about her because she is an individual human suffering with a disease. I know. I'm just saying the way that rolled off your tongue so easy is that is what is one of the problems with this world. That whole when that like Me Too movement stuff, and people were like, I respect, like, she's someone's daughter, she's someone's sister, she's someone's wife. Like, no, you do not respect her because of her relationship to other people. You need to respect women because they are human individuals, not because of who they are related to.
That's fair. Yeah, it's just respecting them as a person, just like any other person. And I try to, for me, I take each situation and interaction with people as it's happening and try to respect them based on that. And then if I
see you doing that.
And if I said something wrong, I'll immediately be like, "Oh, I'm sorry," or whatever.
You do that too.
So, and it works for me at least. So, or it's working, or maybe I'm speaking too soon. I don't know.
And, like, everyone's going to mess up.
Yeah.
Everyone says things that are mean, whether on purpose or not on purpose.
Sure.
I've said some really, really mean things. So I can't throw stones.
Why'd you have to say it like that?
I don't know why that sounded.
Are you a dictator somewhere? It's not funny.
No, I'm not.
Anyways, I guess
Can a girl dream?
So anyways, that's all I have to talk about that. Do you have anything else, Jill?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Clearly, I'm hungry and just got a lot of anger. Got to get out.
Sure. Well, anyways, I hope you all enjoy this week's episode of the podcast. Thanks for listening. Thanks for having the patience to deal with the long breaks that occur from time to time. And once again, you can follow me on Instagram at Ramblin' Runnels account. And you can find the podcast on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and most other platforms. And I hope you all enjoyed the new logo. And once again, thanks for listening and have a good week. Goodbye.
Bye.